Ladies and gents, welcome back to Apex Investor. This is a weekly update. Seems we're doing a weekly update now. I'm not going to promise that we're going to do this every week, but just to keep abreast of what's going on. So I've discovered some new stocks. Just personally, they're new to me. We're going to open them in other tabs and see how everything's going. So this stock, SunPower, dropped to 50 cents and has since rallied. That would have been a better buy for me if I bought at 50 cents. This stock, the Serve Robotics that I've been promoting, is up, and the price target is $45. I don't know if it'll get to 45. I think it has a good chance of going to 20, however, realistically. AMD, AMD, NVIDIA, and I think it's SVGA. I can't remember the name. Something. Anyway, when we see it, forgot the ticker symbol. That one has been. Bitcoin is zooming right now. It's almost at the 52-week high. It's back. Coinbase, DraftKings. Everything's up, Bitcoin related. QuantumScape, relatively stable. Lithium ion, kind of down. Good time to buy Grocery Outlet and good time to buy QuantumScape. Actually, not QuantumScape. Good time to buy. What was that stock? I just saw it. Lithium ion and Grocery Outlet are good buys at this moment if you haven't bought those stocks yet. Beyond Meat is rallying a little bit. So the one on the right is my total gain, I think. Yeah, total gain. Okay, so we're going to make this a short update. NVIDIA is rallying. AVGO, Broadcom, that's the stock I forgot the name of. So I'm down on that one. And I bought before the split. Costco, that's going to take some time. I bought this as well. Papa John's, that's going to take some time as well. But I do believe in that. I think that stock will rally. Maybe not all the way, but it will be higher than where it is now in 6 months to a year. I think that's all. Oh, okay, let's look at any movers here. Okay, that's it. We're going to look at the stocks in the tabs after we check the news here. So Tyson Foods is a new stock for me. Okay, I'm going to wrap up this video. But Tyson Foods, let's look at the 1 year spread. 45 is support and resistance 60. But when we look at the 5-year chart, we can get a better picture of what's going on with this stock. It's relatively stable. 52. So 45 and below is a good entry point. And this stock is not really going anywhere. I mean, in terms of, it's not going to go out of business, is what I'm trying to say. So it's going to stay stable. $40, 45 and below is a good entry point. And then your sell price, your exit strategy is, you're looking at something like 60 plus. Maybe even 70. It might hit 70, 80, 90. Who knows? They're one of the biggest food suppliers in all of America. I believe they supply food to McDonald's, if I'm not mistaken, chicken and so on, and beef perhaps. But they are one of the biggest meat suppliers on the planet, particularly the United States. And let's look at the price target, 60. So it already hit 60, but I would have picked that up at 45, 46. It's a little bit of a, not so much a gamble, a little bit of a gain, but it's not a crazy profitable stock, but it is stable and it has a name behind it. reputation. Spotify, I didn't know they had a stock. We can look at the support is 78, 80, 80 and below. Maybe even I would even say 100, 100, 140 and below. Resistance is 280, 270, 280, 300. So that's actually a really good stock if you can pick it up on the low end, 140 and below, 150 and below. It did have a dark period in the 2022. It was down under $100, so you would have tripled your investment. With Spotify, is that going anywhere? I mean, the music industry, and particularly this is more to do with podcasts, I think, more so than music. But maybe it's evenly divided. But this was a great entry point, 122, 120. I'm going to say even 120 and below. I wouldn't buy it too high at 140. Yeah, you should wait for the 120 and below, and then sell at 300 plus. So Spotify's it's a great stock. Sunrun, I think we looked at that in the last video, so I'm not going to look at that anymore. And Serve Robotics, just want to look at the last week. Yeah, look how far it dropped. Went down to 7, then went right back up to 14, 15. So looks like short-term support is 7, and resistance short-term is, it's going to go to 20. I'm pretty sure. There's no guarantees, but that is almost a guarantee. AMD, let's look at the last month. Yeah, it's actually at a good time to buy. AMD is at a good time to buy. Yeah, right now. You should buy it right now if you really believe in AMD. You can sell it at 200, because I do believe it's going to go right back up to 200. At least 150, but 200 is in the cards. Bitcoin, let's look at this recent tear with Bitcoin. 88 and then all the way back to 93, and look at the last month. Look at the ups and downs. It's really steady. You can pretty assuredly just buy it at 80 and below, sell it at 90 plus. That's the short-term, mid-term investment. But then again, like I said in another video, once it drops, you're going to tank. You're going to lose a lot of money. So I would be very careful with Bitcoin. In terms of the entry point right now, it's at a high. You want to buy low and sell high. So if you've been holding Bitcoin like I have, I bought it when it was 10,000, 20,000 Canadian per Bitcoin. I sold off a lot of it recently, and I intend to buy once it drops again. And MicroStrategy, you can see the buy entry point is 1,300 and below, and you sell it again at 1,700 and above. So you can make a lot of money just cycling that. But then again, like I said, it's a big risk once it tanks and then it goes down to this level of 500 and below. So that's all for this video. Just a quick weekly update. I hope this was helpful. It was helpful for me to just see how my portfolio is doing. And I'm very optimistic about the future in the next 4 years. My portfolio is up a little bit, but just a tiny bit. This is a long game. Again, Apex Investor is not about the short game. It's not about just buying every day and then selling every day. No, I'm not a day trader. I'm a long-term investor. I'll buy at the right price, however long it takes, maybe 6 months, a year, 2 years, and then sell it 6 months, 2 years, 5 years, or even 10 years. NVIDIA and Broadcom, I see those as a very long-term hold, looking at 5-10 years, and you're going to reap the benefits when you look at the 5-year chart, the all-time chart, you can see how those stocks are on a very high upward trajectory, unlike any stocks that have been seen in recent memory, such as Meta, Google, Amazon, etc. So let's just close the video looking at the chart, long-term chart for NVIDIA. Look at that. What is the price target? It says 135. I see it going to 200 in the next 2-3 years pretty easily. Broadcom, same deal. Price target is 195, so I think a lot of people are waiting for that 200 to break out to 200, at least 180. Maybe 180 is truly resistance because you have the projections and then you have the actual reality. We can see once it hit 180, 182, big sell off, so we can expect the same thing. So I would put your exit point at 180 and then buy it up again once it hits 150, right? You can just cycle that stock, rinse and repeat. And in terms of Nvidia, can it break 135? I think it's very likely. There's so many massive companies investing in Nvidia and using their chips. They are ahead of everybody. They're driving the market. You can see the market cap is $2.7 trillion. Broadcom, I believe they're just under $1 trillion. And I think this is an outdated, underestimated. It's a very low ball target price. I expect this to go to 200 pretty easily. 150 is more realistic. But look, it was at 130 not too long ago. And the overall sentiment with the stock is very high. So, and their products are being used in AI and so on. So that's all. Thank you, and we'll see you next time. Have a good weekend, everybody.